All right, now welcome to Echoes of Evil. This is a segment on Behind the Scriptures with Greg James, where we just talk about everything. All right, everything that's going on in the world, um, laws being passed to just anything, different things that I feel like we need to know about, that we need to be talking about, that's not being talked about. Like as of right now, everybody's talking about P Diddy, when there's a lot of other things that's going on outside of him. You know that's whatever he did, that's what he did. Okay, and he'll pay accordingly, right? But that's not what this segment is going to be about. We're not going to spend a lot of time talking about that. We're going to talk about the real things that's happening and things that's being pushed on us. All right, and so anytime you see Echoes of Evil, it's going to be more like a news segment. Okay, so it's going to be something about that. Okay, and it's going to definitely be connecting, scripture with the everyday world, because that's what everything on this channel is about. So you don't think that one is separate from the other, because it's not. And so today I want to talk about this word called CISGender. And I want you guys to understand what's being done in plain sight here. Okay, this here, the CISGender word, is something that they're pushing on us. All right. So the everyday people like us that's been ourselves since we were born. So since you were born, I was born as Greg, right? And I was born a boy because I was born with a male member. That's what I am. The women who were born with a woman's part, they were born a girl, or what you would consider a woman. That's always been what we are, a man and a woman. But now they have come out with this new word that didn't come out till 1994, called CISGender. Now, now let me read what this word means real quick before I even go any farther, so we can understand why we shouldn't be following a government that would even do something like this, because this shows the ignorance that our government is following, like what that we can be tossed to and fro, and we have no like stern, nothing stern. Like we want to make anything. We're like, what's the word for this? Because it's not a word for it. It's just ignorance. We want to lay down to everything that we say is what we call mental illness, right? We always talk about mental illness and we do this. Okay, so let me read this definition. The word CISGender, often shortened to CIS, sometimes CIS sexual, describes a person whose gender identity corresponds to their sex assigned at birth. Someone who is not transgender. Now why? So we've been ourselves all this time. I've been Greg all this time, right? And I've been a man all this time, and women been women all this time. And now you're gonna tell us no, that's no longer the case. You are CIS gender because you're not transgender. So we come out with a new word, 94, and this corresponds to what you assigned at birth, like it always been. Hold the baby up. If it got a penis, then it's a boy. If it got the woman's part, it's a girl. But because of the society we live in and the world we live in and the lawgivers and the lawmakers and this backward society, we are now CIS gender because they said so. Now, I'm not finished. The prefix CIS is Latin and means on the side of. So is this reverse bullying? Is this hate speech to say that I'm on the side of the original gender? I'm no longer the original gender. I'm on the side of gender. At first, I was just a man, regular man, and the woman was a regular woman. But you guys have said that no, you are on the side of a gender. You're not normal no more. They normal. You're not normal. So you came up with a new word, and the term CIS gender was coined in 1994 as an antonym to transgender. and entered into the dictionary starting in 2015 as a result of changes in social discourse about gender. So if you have an argument or disagreement about what gender is, you're going to come out with a new word to stop the argument about the discourse of a gender. This is the government that you think got your best interest at heart. This is nuts. This is crazy. It makes no sense. It makes absolutely no sense. So you're gonna create a word. This word was put in the dictionaries not even 10 years ago. And it's all to appease the transgender. This ain't reverse bullying. This ain't it's nothing wrong with this. This is normal. I don't understand why this is even a thing. Why this is even something that even should be talked about. Because it shouldn't be talked about. But you got to talk about it because they're creating it. And the reason why I know this is because I've talked to people who say, when I say something about CISGender, they have no idea what it is. But look, it pops up here on Wikipedia though. And it came out, the word's been put in the dictionary not even 10 years ago. And they created this in 94, so it seems as if they was grooming it for the right time to push it out. And here we are, CISGender today. I was just a regular guy yesterday, but 2014 everything was one thing. In 2015, it's in the dictionary, and now it's an argument. I mean, this is crazy. So we can't put no hate speech up about this, right? We can't say why y'all bullying us in the corner, why y'all calling us CISGender. I am what I was born. Y'all like they say I was born this way. I'm saying I was born this way. Well, I gotta be CISGender, man. It's crazy. But let me know what y'all think in the comments about this because it's really stupid. To be honest with you, it makes zero sense. But because of the world we live in, the society we live in, this is going to always happen. And once again, you don't have to speak against it. You know what I'm saying? But they could just come out with stuff against you, and you just got to accept it and be like, hey, that's the way of the world. Well, it's not the way of the world. This is really reverse bullying, hate, whatever else you want to call it. That's what it is because we ain't do nothing to deserve this, man. To be said, okay, y'all a different gender now. Y'all people that was born with what y'all was born with, y'all are now CIS, and y'all and the transgenders are the real people. America. I mean, like, where are we going? Where are we going with this? I mean, how long will we keep doing this, and how long is it gonna take us people who ain't bothering nobody? Like, we not bothering nobody. We really just chilling, watching the football games or going to work, doing whatever they doing, not bothering nobody, and y'all up there coming up with new definitions and putting them in the dictionary. And there's no reason. Like, did we say we wanted a new name? We didn't ask for a new name. We was cool with what we was. Why y'all have to change who we are to benefit them? But if we say something about it, you know, what you say it's about. This is about the changes in social discourse about gender. What? So if I come up with a new discourse about thieving, would y'all change the law? So before, if all of a sudden we start saying thieving shouldn't be really thieving no more, thieving should be like gifting. If the person was home when you stole it, then it's a gift. If they not home, it's stealing. But if they at home and they don't catch you before you leave the house, then it's not stealing. It's gifting. This is what's happening. I mean, I know what I said made no sense, so don't even try to make it make sense. Because I know I did this on purpose. Because that's how stupid that sounded what I just said. And that's how stupid this sounds. It sounds stupid. It is stupid. Like it's nothing else to say about it. I mean, and that's we on the side of gender, on the side of gender. That's what we are now. The definition of a person that was born the way that they was born is considered now on the side of gender. So what is the original gender then? I'm perplexed. But all right, look, that's it for this video. I'm just letting y'all know what we got going on. Just look and see how you being pushed in the corner for absolutely no reason. All right. So with that being said, it's Greg James. We're behind the scriptures, and I'll see you in the next episode of Echoes of Evil. All right.